Hi, my name is Jamie Miller-Stumph. I am General Manager for Advantage Resource Group. We are an HR consulting firm, which basically means we work with clients on different needs that they might have regarding their employees, whether that's helping to actually staff their business or even processing payroll. So each week we manage their paychecks. It's really a wide variety of services that we offer to our clients, just depending on what their needs or struggles might be. So, how I actually got started in this field, it is a family business, and that kind of means I've been in and out throughout the years, pretty much most of my life, but it has been somewhat of a journey. I actually started out my college career studying biology with the hopes of doing pre med and then going on to practice medicine. Throughout my different courses and different internships and experiences I had during that time, I started to realize that really what drew me most to the medical field was caring for people. I am still very much interested on the biology and science aspect, but it's really that interaction with people and helping them that I was really drawn to. That then transitioned over into the business side of things with me then getting my master's in human resource development and now becoming general manager of the company here. So I can help people, help businesses, and really navigate through their businesses. I've worked in many different fields and industries over the years. Some of that coming from growing up in an employment agency. It was almost kind of a requirement for us as the children. We had different tasks or different placements that we would have. Sometimes I was at an insurance agency. Sometimes I would be even working maintenance for a local distribution center, which was very interesting. I've even worked food service throughout the years. The one big thing with the different experiences that I have had is that I feel it really did prepare me to be successful in this position because it gave me at least some base of knowledge on several different industries, so then I can work better with clients that we have in those industries. Now, that doesn't mean we can't continually learn. That's one of the things that I really like about my job is that each day is a new challenge, and it brings a new task to the table. And I then get to do some research. I get to work one-on-one with the companies and start to learn a little bit more about how they operate. But having those experiences over the years really did give me a base knowledge and really did prepare me for what I was going to be doing within this position, which I'm very thankful for. The one thing I don't necessarily like about my position on the flip side of things, and it's probably mostly my fault, but is almost kind of feeling the need to always be available, whether that's answering client emails at 5 o'clock in the morning or just always kind of somehow becoming tech support for some of our employees. Not that I mind helping, but it does draw me away from the tasks and my schedule as far as what needs to be done as well. So that's something that, again, I probably just have to work on myself. But really my position and our business in particular is dealing with people. Like I said, that's really what drew me back into the business. And that's really what makes us successful, and that's what makes us happy day in and day out. It's working with people, giving them opportunities they might not have had otherwise. It's working with clients on issues that they might have, and we troubleshoot and we work through them with the companies. And that's very rewarding at the end of the day. Something I very much enjoy, something our employees very much enjoy. It's a challenge, but that's probably part of what we enjoy about it. It's a challenge, but then we're very much rewarded when we overcome those challenges. What I suggest to different students that I talk to, or different individuals in general, even ones that are applying through our company for different placements, is to get experience like I did in different positions. So let's say, for instance, you want to go into interior design. A lot of times I think people become too laser focused and they'll think, oh, I need to get experience in my field. I need to work in some type of interior design firm or some kind of business that correlates with that. No, I actually suggest going out and getting different experiences. Work somewhere in customer service so you can get some skill set and some experience in dealing with customers and clients, and even maybe diffusing tension. A lot of times in interior design, clients can become a little irritated if things start to go off track as far as timelines. So being in customer service can prepare you for that, and knowing how to really handle that type of situation, or even take some business classes, whether that's currently in high school or you opt to do that if you choose to move on to college. Business courses aren't necessarily just for those who are looking to go into business. I always think getting some base knowledge of how a business runs day in and day out can really prepare you even for moving forward in your career as an employee. Doesn't mean you have to be a business owner. It just makes you a stronger employee as far as having that understanding, and you can then maybe aid them through different struggles that they may have. I also very much place value on networking. I always say if there's a local job fair, go to the job fair. You might not necessarily be interested in any of the companies that are there, but you'll get some interaction with them. You'll get some new contacts. Maybe it's something where they don't necessarily have a need, but they know of someone who does. And that's really going out and networking, meeting with others. Social media is a big thing, especially LinkedIn, creating a LinkedIn page, starting to have connections, whether it's different instructors you might have. It could be your employers if you are currently working anywhere. Some of it can even just be family members or family members of friends, really just starting to get those connections going. And then as you are involved in different things, whether it's going to job fairs, you can then connect with any of the representatives from there, or even just getting involved in your community. If there are any nonprofits that you really feel strongly about, you can continue to make connections throughout that, with other volunteers, or if you happen to be doing a project at a local facility, there are people that you can meet there and start to interact with, network with, and make connections. And really building that network, I always say it's a wide net. The wider you can make it, the better it's going to be. It's kind of like the wider the net, the more fish you can catch. So the more connections you can make throughout your years, the better off you're going to be. Because let's say you do opt to go on to any type of schooling after you graduate, you can already have those connections made. So then once you're ready to enter the workforce, you can reach out to different people and say, hey, just want to let you know I finished my schooling. I'm currently looking for positions. Do you know of anybody? Do you happen to have anything available? So it just really better prepares you for when you get to that point in your life. And I really think, especially for those who are interested in office and clerical work, administrative work, you're really prepped for a continuing career, because there's always going to be a need for office and administrative personnel. 5, 10 years down the road, there's always going to be a need, whether it's a doctor's office who needs a practice manager, or a president and CEO of a company that needs an executive assistant, or even just customer service representatives for organizations. There's always going to be that need. What the workforce looks like might change, and I think we've kind of seen that a little bit with COVID, but the need for those types of people is always going to be there. It can be a little daunting when you first go looking for positions, because you have to kind of find what you're going to fit with most, what you're going to enjoy most, but there really are endless options and opportunities within this field. So I will end with, make sure, get different experiences, whether they are paid or unpaid. So that includes volunteer work, and get out there to network with people. Even if it's just at different events at your schools, different events in the community, being out there and just talking with people and getting to know different contacts that you wouldn't necessarily see in your day to day is huge. And it will really just prepare you to be successful moving on down the road. Thank you and good luck.